Welcome back, guys. It's your boy Blue here with another base tour. All right. So today I'm just going to show you the Crystal Descent base as its upgrades and its progression at the moment. Now, disclosure: this is a base in progress. This is an unfinished base, and it is a rough base. But we like a lot of the cool features that we have in it, and with that, we're going to make some lunch and we're going to give you a base tour. I don't know why, but my dwarfs are always stinking hungry. Let's go with the stew. Can never go wrong with the stew. We'll just start right here in the kitchen. We have two ovens in here in the kitchen. It's like we did relocate our table to the outside. It's like we have a double table with 4 chairs. We have the stove here, the roasting pit, tiled hearth, and a box. Oh, elven wood chest, I'm sorry. It's like we did get the mod fat stacks to help us out with a lot of the storage areas because we like the simplistic look of the storageness. I don't like a lot of pallets and stuff strung around in this base because it's an odd configuration of a base. But that being said, so we got another minute 15, so we'll go give the treasury a tour real fast while we're waiting. So this is going to be the treasure room in here, or the start of the treasure. It's like we are going to replace the ceiling with the gold plate flooring. That one right there, in there later. Is that we have so much coin, it just spills out of the treasure room. We'll come up here at top. It's like this is going to be like the sleeping area for any guests that I have that join us in the build and the fun and antics. So they get a bed up here, and we got railings to protect them from stumbling out of the bed and falling, breaking their necks. It's like, we'll come over here to, we got a map stone underneath as well as a repair smithy. The gold is everywhere. It just goes all over the place. This is my personal little bedroom here. This is my tribute to Durin here. He's got his chair and his throne, a monument, his axe, his spear, mithril weapons. We'll come around the corner. We're still waiting on our food. So we have a monument here as well over. It's kind of inspired by Firemain Davy as well as Jubo underscore 1071. It's like I heard our food though, so we got to go get our food. Crunch. All right, now that we got stopped our hunger, we'll come up through here. This is going to be our portal. It's like we got a racks for picks for all of our guests. This is our furnace and forge area. We removed our salt bath and added a third furnace to help us out with the construction up top. This right here is going to be our updated work area. We have our loom and spindle. We have the smithy, the ruin table, the gem cutter, as well as the workbench. We moved our salt bath here and our inkwell grinder. We did some polishing with the polished wood, the balsam wood. It was fun to play with that. It's like now we will go back downstairs and finish off the armory and the tavern before we continue. It's like now my favorite part is we got to connect the walkway here, and it lined up very well. But we will come back and we'll get back to that in just a moment. All right, so we'll walk back here to the tavern. This is Toxic Tavern down here. We got our medium brew keg there. Our little signs for the tavern. Come back in here. Our brew kettle's back here for the maid, the barmaid. Durin's got to be drinking with us at all times. Come around over on this side. We've got the furnishings for our tavern right here. The tables for all the patrons. Here's our library here. And this branches over to the forge area. So we're going to come back down here to the bottom. Here's our loot area. We have all our ingots and ores here. some of our precious gems and stuff in there, as well as the rest of our building materials. And then odds and ends in this box up here. We'll come back to the back over here. This is the weaponry and armory. I do believe I have all the armors in the game. Not all of them crafted, but I have them all unlocked. I should have one represented for each set. Most of the shields are crafted and hanging on the wall at some point or another. Still working on the weapons. I haven't gotten all of them. Got a lot of good ones up there. We'll come back through down here, hop on down to the bottom, and now we'll go start exploring up. Alright. First place we're going to hit, you've already seen the library, furnace that way, is the Crystal View Room. Come around this corner, and it's just got a great view of the crystal right here. It's just a nice little spot to decorate, so we left it here. We'll come back down here, close that off. Now we did get to finish the day and night grow, so here's the day grow in full bloom. I didn't have any mushrooms planted. It's like I have a plethora of them at the moment, so we should be good to go at the moment. All of this looks good. We'll walk on out of here. Oh, that opened that other door. Another blessing. Here is the first layer of our night grow. For whatever reason, the light bleeds through, and this is a day grow there. But this is part of the night grow here. And we have the second portion of it on the top floor here. Goes all the way to the back. These are going to be our day-night grow completed there. The blue crystals do stop us from placing anything here, as well as down there. So it's kind of a dead area. But we'll come back on through. Right here we got, we think You Got Pwned from Twitch, as well as Kick. He built this spiral staircase on his, but we'll come back to that and show you it in just a moment. Come over here to our dignitaries room. Dwarves, small mountains come here to do relations, trades, and yeah, treaties. It's like there's even a ballroom on top. Now remember this floor right here, this is going to be the adamant floor, the adamant hallway. We'll come back to it in just a moment. Spire staircase built by You Got Pwned. This is also his little project back here. This is going to be kind of contributed from, or inspired by Jubo here, Jubo_1071. So that's the adamant hallway there. We'll come back to it in just a moment. I'll finish up this right here on this side. There's so many layers to this level base. This is the dance hall that I was talking about here for the dignitaries below us. It's like it's unfinished, kind of unpolished. This one's undone, incomplete because I have not had anybody build in here, and I haven't had an idea to put in here. It's like I went ahead and closed this part off as well. And we'll come back down over here. It's like that goes up, but we will come back down over here to the top of the adamant hallway. So we're going to go ahead and come down the steps and start in that room. And like I said, remember this room? The adamant pillar hallway. I forgot to sing to that one. We'll come on through. As again, it stops right here. And from here on, as it gets kind of an open area right here to do probably a weapon fighting. But we have the fist fighting pit right up here. As you walk up, you can see the ring. To the left here, we have the betting pit. Our betting hall. You can come in here and make a fictitious bet. It's even got some coins in there of our winnings. We do have a concession stand, and inside we have a roasting pit and a tiled hearth. Got a couple tables on the outside to collect the food. Got a map stone to teleport from anywhere in the base when you're wanting to fight. Go straight to the ring and duke it out. Up here we've got our balcony so we can watch the fights. Got a couple brew kettles up here and some chairs and decorations. We do have a king brew over here for the masses to drink out of. Come around to the side here and you can go to the top and fill her up. Coming back down. Come out here and you see Crystal Descent. So, that being said, that's the top of that. So, we're going to go around here and come up. We have things falling apart every now and then, so some of the stairs are incomplete. Some walkways have fallen apart due to structures. Like we are still trying to iron out some of that. See, like right here, it's like this fell apart the last night, so we're having to reconstruct that part. So we're getting there. That's an unused room as right now. We can get there later. That is a dead end room there, so it's unused as well. We haven't built in there yet. Behind this grand hearth is the third depth. We start in the fourth. Look at there, some orcs. For whatever reason, they don't come in here. But we're going to continue up. Now remember, this is unfinished, so there's a few spots that are incomplete. And as we're coming up, this area over here is incomplete right here. We built up to it to see if we can make it. We have made it. It's like now we just got to connect this part. But we actually went there. And if you look up, this is going to be my spiral staircase that I built. I need to finish the flooring a little bit right there on the corner to stabilize it. I just noticed that actually. As I said, it's like we're always refining this base. See, it looks really cool when you look up. I love the glow on the inside of the spiral staircase. There we go. It's like we'll come back to that in just a second, but I was just going to poke my head in here and show you this. It's another little descent. It's like we've been working on it. We got the structure of the floor set, and we're going to eventually go through there and build in there as well. Have not completed all areas of the build. People are more than welcome to join me, send me a PM or catch me live, and we can add you to the game. But this is the beginning of our spiral staircase. It is a long one, and it goes forever. We just use adamant pillars and granite floors and walls to wrap around it. And you got Pwned putting a tavern up top here. And the first exit from this spiral staircase, we're going to actually close it off and remove the stairs because he has actually covered it up right there. So this will be gone eventually. It's like but we eventually, at first we had stairs going up to it. So we're going to close that off as well. But we'll continue going up to the top of this. And we'll show you his tavern. Another mapstone. It's called the Forgotten Descent, so he called it the Forgotten Ale. But he plans on having 9 king brew tanks for all of the brews that I have currently unlocked. As like I will wait to give you a grand tour of this entire thing, but there's the top of the Forgotten Descent, and it's the top of our base. As like we'll sneak over here to show you down below. If you look in the middle of the screen right there, those little lumpy piles, those are the gold piles down there at the very bottom of the base. And that is the base. That is the very bottom. But thank you for gaming with us.